Be a late one for Georgia lawmakers as they work through pushing bills at the last minute and passing the budget on this final day of the legislative session. Atlanta News First, Sarah Hammond reports from the state capitol.
Sine Die means that any bills that don't pass by the end of today are officially dead. Sponsors would have to start over again on those bills next year. And the Capitol is bustling with excitement and a lot to do on this final day of the legislative session.
You know, working with the General Assembly this year, we've done a lot this legislative session.
For the past 40 days, lawmakers have passed some high-profile bills with some early morning meetings and late-night votes in the process.
I tell people all the time, don't look at the national, look at your state, because the state actually will get things done. I'm not always satisfied with what we get done, but we actually do things and make things better.
Some of those bills passed include numerous school safety measures, as well as controversial bills like banning transgender girls from playing in girls' sports. Governor Brian Kemp signed the closely watched Religious Freedom Restoration Act into law this morning. It's a piece of legislation that some Democrats, like Senate Minority Leader Harold Jones, says they have concerns over.
It would actually allow a person to actually be able to discriminate potentially against persons, especially LGBTQ persons.
But Governor Kemp had this message just moments after signing that bill.
Despite signing that legislation, Georgia still remains a state that is a state that there's no place for hate, and I can assure all Georgians of that today.
Another major component of today, the House and the Senate still need to finalize the budget, and they're going to have to battle it out until they come to an agreement. From the state capitol, Sarah Hammond for Atlanta News First.